compare Séamus Callanan to Eoin Kelly, or who, if you were picking a greatest of all time team, you could only pick one of them. Who are you picking?
Do you know what? Unbelievably difficult, because like
and this is, and I know some might say it's
yeah.
unfair, but this is like, from Séamus Callanan's point of view, it's an unbelievable compliment to be in the same sentence, and he is.
I'd say okay, so let's weigh it up here. Callanan came on the scene, absolutely blazed the trail in his first season, got some excellent scores, same in the second season. Then kind of went awry for a couple of years, and then eventually, like even in Eamon O'Shea's first season, 2013, I remember down in Nolan Park, he didn't start. So it's not like he was straight away flavour of the month with Eamon O'Shea. Then he made him the free taker, number 14. Had from 14 to 16, and Richie Hogan not far off, was definitely the best player in the country. And then, very good. And then a couple of years of injuries, 2019 Hurler of the Year. Eoin Kelly never won Hurler of the Year, but his first 5 or 6 seasons were just unbelievable. And at times when Tipperary were fairly mucked, now let's call a spade a spade. And then he was fighting a lot of back injuries, had some great performances around 2009. Remember that All-Ireland final? I think he was being
brilliant, yeah.
JJ Delaney did some great. But I suppose like the highest highs in terms of like just crazy performances were probably Eoin Kelly. But the amount of daggers that Callanan put in against teams was unreal. Like those goals, remember that goal he scored against Cork in the 2014 All-Ireland semi-final? Top corner from the edge of the area. That goal against Wexford as well, the one where the ball was played in front of him and he whipped on it. Even remember getting his teeth smashed against Limerick that time.
Yeah.
That was just such a nuts occasion. I find it really hard to call. I'd say Kelly gave you the highest kind of, unbelievable, awestruck, how the hell did he do that moments. But Callanan, just produced it far more often. So I suppose it has to be Eoin Kelly. I mean,
different types of players. Yeah. Different types of players. Like Eoin Kelly's wrists were unbelievable. Like, and he could just he patented nearly that over the shoulder. I wouldn't say Callanan was probably as wristy, or maybe he wasn't as natural, maybe as Eoin Kelly. There were different types of player. You wouldn't say Callanan was the sweetest ball striker. When you're comparing him to, I don't know if I don't think he would be as sweet as Hoggy or TJ or Canning, but you're literally talking about the cream of the crop there. But he had a different type of a skill set, and when he went in to the edge of the square, like he was a wrecking ball. Like that performance against Galway in defeat in 15 was one of the best. And again, I said it to you on Monday's show, I'd rate a performance in defeat as high as any performance in victory, because what did he end up with? 3-9, was it? He gave Pádraig Mannion, gave Pádraig Mannion an awful time. I'd probably just edge Eoin Kelly, probably just, and he was probably a more reliable free taker, I'd say, as well, if you could only carry one, shall we say, and it wouldn't be a bad one to be carrying.